Shalom Akim, Yahweh Shem, Yahushua Shem, Kwakadash, bonus and salutations to the elders and apostles of Great Mission the Well. Say it one more time. Double honors and salutations to the elders and apostles of Great Mission the Well and the Akim out there, preaching the word of Lord Yahweh Shem and sincerity and truth. All right. So, this financial system is just filled with all types of headaches. So you see on the screen it says gold price futures technical analysis trader reaction to $1,700 gold sets near term tone. Yeah, so the value of gold is going to keep going up. But what it really proves is that Esau's his dollar system, is no longer valuable like it needs to be. His words, his fiat currency, his credit system, people don't have no confidence in it. People don't have any faith in Esau's word anymore. That's why they're going into precious metals. They're getting tangible assets that's going to appreciate over time. And that's exactly what the world has realized, that faith in the US dollar is basically nonsense. They just use it for a quick buck, you know. But our people don't really get it, man, when it comes to economics, household management. You have a limited supply of goods in the stores, and then you have the government pumping all this money into the system. What do you expect is going to happen? Yep, so our people need to wake up, man. While they're out there running around, busting down stores, we don't really see that they're working into a burning house. That's why we gotta pray, Lord, that Shai delivers us out of this. So this is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 1. It says, a false balance is abomination to the Lord Yahweh, but a just weight is his delight. And that's what we're looking forward to. So it says the direction of the US dollar will be the key to the next major move in gold. It's gonna keep going up. It's gonna keep going up because Esau has to get rid of that dollar, so he has to do everything he can to tear it up, and that's why he also has to bring in the mark of the beast, the RFID microchip. All right, that's about the size of a grain of rice. All right, so it says gold prices rose to a 1 week high early in the session on Thursday over fears of a fourth wave of coronavirus infections, and the U.S. Federal Reserve pledged to keep interest rates low. But it's more than that. They have to phase out the dollar. All right. So it says, however, the market gave back more than half of those gains throughout the session as a steep drop in the stock market drove investors into the safety of the US dollar. A stronger US dollar tends to drive down foreign demand for dollar denominated gold. Yeah, so that's what the coronavirus is about, to reset the system in a different direction. All right. And that's well, this you could read the whole article. All right, so it tells you, look at the price of gold. It went from 1735 to 1754. That's about $15 worth of profits. For those that trade precious metals, it's a good thing. So but don't get stuck in it. And if you read Proverbs chapter 11 verse 4, it says, "Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death." So always keep that in mind. Okay. So a precept I'll bring out is going to be from the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 12. It says, for wisdom is a defense and money is a defense, but the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it. And that's what you're looking forward to having, wisdom from the scriptures. All right, because you can't live without knowledge and understanding. and wisdom from the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. If you want to be stable in the last days, you know what you need to hold on to. The words of the Lord. All right, you gotta have faith in the Lord. You can't have faith in Esau's system. And when you look at the charts, you see how unstable it is, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Just like someone's blood pressure. you know, that's unhealthy. Huge drops, huge increase, huge drops, huge increase. That means something's wrong with the system of Esau. The human body was not made to have the blood pressure just go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down like that. That's why, Jake is just having all type of issues with their health for going against the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord there by Shema Shai. All right, by eating all that unclean foods, it's just bad for the health. So this is what you see when you have an healthy economy. Instability, volatility. It just proves that the whole system is messed up. All right. So another precept I'm gonna bring up is book of Ezekiel chapter 7 verse 19. Yeah, it's one of those favorite precepts of mine. It says, they shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them. Why? Because they don't have the knowledge. They don't have the wisdom of the Lord there by Shema Shai. Alright, so it says, their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord. They shall not satisfy their souls. That's the point there. When they're not exempt from judgment, they're gonna feel the wrath. Alright, they shall not satisfy their souls with all the riches they've acquired, neither fill their bowels, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity. So this riches is not going to help in the long run, but for the short term, people can make business transactions and get resources. But when the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai pulls the plug completely on this place, then you know that the scriptures, the wisdom of the scriptures is far worth more than all these gold and silver and platinum and land. Yeah, that's what the Lord always talk about. Just stick with what's spiritual. If you sow according to the spirit, you shall reap spiritual things. If you sow according to the flesh, you shall reap carnal things. And carnal things are subject to destruction, are subject to theft. And that's what you see in this economy of Esau. All right. So another precept is going to be from the book of Proverbs chapter 8, verse 11. It says, for wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it. Right? For wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not compared to it. And that's exactly what you keep in mind when Solomon had a vision. Wisdom to rule the nation of Israel, and the Lord blessed him. The Lord gave him every other thing to add on to it. So the word for wisdom in Proverbs chapter 8 verse 11 is chakmah. Alright, so it says wisdom, skill, that's in war. It says wisdom in administration, shrewdness, wisdom, prudence in religious affairs, wisdom, ethical and religious. So everything that requires wisdom. Everything you do requires wisdom. The wisdom of the Lord. That's why the scripture says you should be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. Balance. That's exactly where you need to be about. You have to learn how to adjust to the times using the wisdom of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. So final principle I bring up is going to be from the book of Job, chapter 28. I'm just going to read a few lines. We'll start from verse 12. It says, but where shall wisdom be found, and where is the place of understanding? Man knoweth not the price thereof, neither is it found in the land of the living. All right. Verse 14 says, the depth said, it is not in me, and the sea said, it is not in me. It cannot be gotten for gold, neither shall the silver be weighed for the price thereof. It cannot be valued with the gold of Ophir, with the precious onyx, or the sapphire. The gold and the crystal cannot equal it, and the exchange of it shall not be for jewels of fine gold. All right, and that's the point right there. Because the Lord Yahweh has deemed wisdom to be something that's spiritual. You cannot buy it with carnal object, with carnal treasure. It's a spiritual gift. All right, we need to hold on to. So you just gotta pray, Lord, that by Shema Shai continue to get us through this system. Because you don't want to have your life just going up and down, up and down. Your blood pressure going up and down, your expectations going up and down. In this system of Babylon, it's terrible. So when you're dealing with the Lord there by Shema Shai, you expect stability. That's why Isaiah 33 verse 6 talks about stability when you have wisdom. All right. So that's the point there, Akim. Hope you've been edified. Pray Lord there by Shema Shai continue to bless you and keep you stable in these last days, because you're gonna need this wisdom. Shalom.